Okay, guys, we're back in Corduroy, and I want to talk about sounding out big words part by part. But I also want you to look in the reading tool section on Google Classroom and make sure you have the chart tools for solving and checking hard words. All of these strategies are on there. So right away when I come to this page, I see a big word that I could sound out part by part. Sud, sud, d, and den, and I know ly says lee. Suddenly. Suddenly. He felt the floor blank under him. I covered up one word here to practice the lesson from last time about seeing which word would fit. So suddenly he felt the floor blank under him. What could that be? Could it be suddenly he felt the floor steps under him? No, because steps doesn't make sense. Suddenly he felt the floor going under him? Yeah, that makes sense because it's an action. What else could it be? Suddenly, let me look at the first letter. Suddenly he felt the floor moving under him? Yes, that makes sense. Suddenly he felt the floor moving under him. Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an, here's another big word. Let me see. I forget what that's called in the picture. Let's try to sound it out part by part. Escalator. 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 Let me go back and reread it. Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an escalator and up he went. And now if I skip over to another page, it says, now who in the world did that? He blank. Here's another big word that I can sound out part by part. First, I see the AI, and I know a lot of times you hear the A sound, that's a vowel team. You hear the A and not the I. So I can sound out exclaimed. 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 Now, who in the world did that? He exclaimed. Somebody must be hiding around here. Let's try one more. On this page. Let me read from over here. The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator and set him on the shelf in the toy, with the other animals and dolls. Look at this big word we can sound out part by part. Oh, I know that word, part. Meant. Department. Department. And set him on the shelf in the toy department with the other animals and dolls. Okay? So do you see how I sounded out those big words? If you come to a hard word, remember those words aren't so hard if you just read them part by part. Keep practicing.